только можно говорить о проблемах. Давайте уже о Господе поговорим. Можно в церкви проповедь о Христе услышать?
Приходите в другую церковь.
Because every time when we came to church, we heard how many problems. Oh, dear friends, if you have depression, if you have troubles, if you come here, I will pray for you. Everybody cries all the time. And I remember when I didn't have problems and I was looking like, what? What about Christ? I don't have so many troubles, even if I have them. You don't help me by telling about troubles again. I wanted Christ to be preached, and I couldn't see it, I couldn't find it. And today, you talk exactly what we were talking about in our group, just among us. It was like, how do you know?
And this was at your old church?
Your
old church? In what city?
In Dnipropetrovsk.
The end of the line. The end of the line.
It's quite a good church, but when pastor substituted preaching gospel by his stories and telling how we must behave, the troubles began. So it's like you said, some Christian go like, oh, they hurt me. So unfortunately, he just thought about people who hurt him, and all last preachers were about how you have to obey your pastor. So the main person is the pastor, and you have to obey him. And
It's better if they obey Jesus.
no,
Then the pastor's no problem. And vice versa. You got that?
Yeah. I got that.
so the words about freedom, about love, is like fresh water for us.
Awesome.
Really fresh water. You know that you are loved, and you are supposed to love other people as you were loved. And it's so easy, but it's so powerful.
So, what Pastor said today, Jesus loves you, but
I'm supposed to, but I am his favorite.
okay, say it again.
Jesus loves you, but I am his favorite.
This is why we go.
To have this revelation after many years of Christianity.
Okay?
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Tea, coffee?
Coffee. No, tea.
For the coffee earlier, it's probably what kept me on the stage.
No.
This is Natasha's husband. He's a good man of God. He's been transformed here at this church from his old church. It's turned him. Natasha says it's turned him into a new man.
Yeah.
Is turn your husband around?
Yes, my husband has changed greatly. And when I first came to this church, I came to interpret. I was asked to interpret. And I couldn't imagine how much it would change my life and life of my family, life of some of my friends. And it cost my leaving my previous church because I heard a real word from God, real gospel. I heard a word about love and about forgiveness, and we started doing it in our own life. So we changed everything, in our attitude to each other, in our financial situation, in everything. So we started believing in God's miracle again, and then some of our friends joined us, and after some months we started a home group in our city, in Dnipropetrovsk. And why I'm talking about it? Because when I first heard Pastor John, we say in Ukraine like, show me your friends and I can tell who you are. So when I saw him, I understood that Pastor Vadim must be the same as his friend. And he is like Pastor John. So they both love God and they both love and value people. So I felt like my being unique after that. So less than in a year, because last time he was here in June, at the beginning of June, and 2 weeks ago, at the end of April, Saturday before Easter, we started a new church in my city, in Dnipropetrovsk. And you remember the beginning was Pastor John and his preaching. Then we came to this church, we were transformed, and we understood that this church is an answer for people. So we began a new church in
Yay. We love you guys. And this is why we come.
It's a great privilege, and you're a part of it, because you let us go. You help us in prayer, faith, love, finances. You stay at the church, you take care of the stuff, so we can leave and do what God has put in our heart to do. Many times we struggle with leaving you, leaving our family, leaving sometimes when we know people are sick and concerned about their recovery, or if they die, taking care of their family. But we trust Jesus to take care of you, because we do believe the gospel has to be preached, and we bring the gospel, which is good news. Thank you. We love you. Я люблю вас.